Good morning, Vietnam!
Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta hug.
Why are you going to the airport? Flying somewhere?
How'd you guess?
I saw your luggage. And when I noticed the airline ticket, I put two and two together.
Have you ever pooped a balloon?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Dunce Club back again with another video. It is 27 minutes and 3 seconds past the hour of 9 on Wednesday, October 17th, 2018, on a rather brisk, cool Wednesday night here in Minnesota. I'm Dustin.
I'm Noah.
And as you may remember from our last podcast, Noah had mentioned that he had injured himself, and now he's going to take tonight to explain how he hurt himself.
Yeah.
So what we've got ourselves here is story time with Noah.
Yeah. So you may have remembered that I said that I hurt my hand the last time I was going in for surgery on Monday. So thought I'd quick give an update on number one, what happened, and number two, what's going on now. So it all started Friday of last week. I was at work and I went to grab something off of a table. I work at a body shop, and there was a razor blade flipped upside down, and I went to grab the piece off and didn't see the razor blade that was underneath it, and gashed the back of my hand wide open and ended up completely severing the tendon that controls my middle finger and partially severing the tendon that controls my ring finger. So
how did the blade get to that point, and how were you in a situation where you're dealing with a blade there?
Well, I think the sorry, as I adjust my body in the chair. No, the razor blade was in a tray next to a bunch of bolts, and it somehow got propped up. I don't really know exactly how it happened, but yeah, got propped up, and the part that I was picking up was laying over the razor blade. Didn't see the razor blade, obviously. Put my hand underneath it, went to scoop up the piece, and just gashed her wide open.
Just busted her wide open right there on the table.
Busted her wide open, yeah. I tried to, my middle finger went completely limp. I had no control over it.
Limp.
I tried to flex it out a little bit, and I looked into the cut, and I could see stuff moving that was not red. It was not blood. It was body parts underneath my skin moving, and scared me. I went running into the front office and grabbed a towel, get the blood soaked up. Went to the clinic. The doctor literally came in, grabbed my hand, moved the cut around, and was like, "Yep, you're gonna need surgery." Yeah. But yeah, so I was wrapped up in a little soft cast over the weekend, and then Monday I went in and had my surgery, and they repaired
Did it go
everything.
successfully?
It went successfully, yes. Tendon is repaired completely, and yeah, so we're ready to go again. Although,
so what is the situation?
It does kind of suck though, because it's going to be a while until it's fully healed. But it's probably, yeah, it's going to take a while. I have 2 weeks that I can't be at work, and then slowly but surely after that, with PT and everything, I'll be ready to go again.
So what is it looking like now? How are you positioned, I guess, with this hand?
What are you talking about?
What is your situation around your hand?
Like?
Yeah. What is the viewer, if they were to look at your hand, what would they see?
So right now you would see a bunch of cloth wrapped over my cut open hand.
It looks like he has a club on his hand.
Yep.
If he were to hit you over the head, he would definitely knock you out.
Concussed my guy.
That's what it is.
I'm looking like Jason Pierre-Paul after the firework accident.
Cool story, bro.
But Yeah, so they cut from my ring finger down around to the base of my thumb. And then they went in and
A
pulled
little
the
S
tendon
action?
back. Yeah, and pulled the tendon back and reattached it. So now I'm sitting at home by myself, completely bored. And I mean, it kind of sucks, but yeah,
So
that's about all I got.
so with that, what do you do now in your free time now that you're no longer working, correct?
Yeah,
You
I'm
are
on
off the
workers'
hook from
comp. Yeah.
work. He is
So
living my dream, having absolutely nothing, no work to do, and you're still getting paid, man.
well, right now I wake up at about noon and I roll over, change positions in bed, watch Netflix, grab some snacks. I don't know. I'm on day 2 of it and it sucks really bad. I've run out of stuff on Netflix to watch. I mean, DM us suggestions for stuff to watch because I am bored. Bored. Also, if there's any activities out there you can do
One-handed,
let us know because I need stuff to do. I can't even play video games because you need 2 hands for that.
He's got a club.
I got a club.
He ain't got a hand anymore.
Yeah. Luckily, it's not my writing hand, so I can do some homework and stuff for school. But
And I don't think you mentioned, how long is this injury going to keep you out for in total?
I can't use my left hand for 3 months, 3 to 3.5 months.
And then after that, I mean, 3 months off, you're probably not going to be coming back full strength, so you're going to have to work back into that.
Yeah.
Correct?
It's going to be a long recovery process. I was supposed to play football this spring on a semi-pro team, and now with this happening, that's obviously not going to happen. So I got
the number of times he tried to recruit me to this semi-pro football team, I'm not going to lie, almost every time I saw this man, which is 3 to 4 times a week, he's like, yo, you thinking about that semi-pro football team yet? I'm like, nope, I want to save my brains for a greater cause than a non-paid football team, homie. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I was going to play. I had talked to my coach. He wanted me to come try out, and they had a spot, and that is obviously rude now. I don't have the opportunity without being... I play wide receiver, so I can't catch the ball with just one hand constantly. I'm going to need 2, and with tendon damage, it'd be a lot harder to do. So, yeah, it kind of throws off a decent amount of my year. Snowmobiling, won't be able to do that this year.
Wait, you won't be able to snowmobile? That's in more than 3 months.
Well, I mean, I'll be able to catch probably like the tail end of it, but I mean, it's going to be into January before I can use.
I was like, dog,
I mean,
we just got a new snowmobile out here in 1998. Arctic Cat action, so you know you can't be
Polaris, but good try.
Sorry.
Learn your snowmobiles, my guy.
I'm sorry. I'm just a rook out here.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you got any other questions on that?
How does it feel
No
to
pain.
be partially disabled?
Oh, sucks. I'm coming up with creative ways to do things, though. Tell you what.
You never think you need that non-dominant hand until you don't have it, right?
I used a tape measure to put my socks on this morning.
What? What?
Yeah, that's...
Can you give us a visual of that, please?
Well, I have my thumb is the only thing that's outside of the club. So I grabbed the top of the sock, I kind of opened it, and then I grabbed the bottom, and then I was trying to pull it up with my thumb, and it kept slipping, so then I just had to... I mean, to tell you the truth, I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
Why didn't you just use your other hand?
Because you can't...
You're not stretchy?
I guess not.
How much water you been drinking?
Not enough.
Too much dew, though.
Too much dew. Way too much dew.
The dew is our kryptonite out here. So, you know, that's the issue.
Yeah. Well,
speaking of Netflix earlier, give me your top 3 picks on your Netflix account right now.
Well, we can go back to top 3 things I've watched on Netflix. Is it just the last 3 things or my favorite things to watch?
Okay, let's go. Last 3 things you've watched.
Last 3 things I watched was The Office,
things.
The Carbonaro Effect, and Blue Bloods. But I'm just getting into the Blue Bloods thing because I
tried
like Criminal
watching
Minds,
that, and
so
it made
I thought
me
it looked It's boring.
It
so
made
far.
me cringe a little.
But my go-to shows, Last Chance U for sure, football. Probably like The Office and Trailer Park Boys.
Right on, man. Well, for me,
It's got to be those.
you know, The Office is always, I've probably watched that show a good 20 times through at a minimum. But, so that's the last show I watched. Then I'm a history buff a little bit. World War II in color out here.
Mm-hmm.
And then NCIS, because you know I love them naval crime shows. But my top 3 shows, the number 1 is The Office. I was a big Dexter guy. I watched that through, and
Never
some
watched
episode.
Dexter.
I mean, he's like, what's the word for a man that has no sense of feelings or anything? Okay, he's a guy who has no sense of feelings, but at the same time he like has a girlfriend. But he also is a murderer on a cop like team. He's like the
Doesn't
blood
make
analyst, blood spatter analyst.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the most fricked thing you could possibly imagine in that situation. So The Office, Dexter, and Trailer Park Boys. I don't know how many of you guys have seen Trailer Park Boys.
It's not a very
It's a pretty how can you put it?
dumb show.
It's a dumb show. It literally is dumb. And if you feel
Kills
like getting your
cells.
brain numbed or perhaps disintegrated a little bit, that's the place to tune into, my ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if you don't have anything else here, I got the weird news story of the day.
what's your weird news story? Oh, is it Illuminati related?
It is not, but that's the best sounder I could come up with on short notice. Let's see, I just had it pulled up.
Isn't that worse when things just disappear right in front of your face?
For sure. The story comes, I heard this story from one of my small group boys at church, one of the kids in our group. His name is Jackson. Shout out to Jackson.
What's up, boy?
He wanted us to do a little talking on this topic. But apparently somebody at the Blaine Burger King called the cops because his Whopper was cold.
How,
Yes,
why?
Blaine cops responded
That's
to cold
not the way to go
Whopper.
about it, bud.
No. At around 10 a.m., a St. Paul man ordered a Whopper sandwich with cheese. And apparently it came and it was way too cold, and he refused. The Burger King people refused to have it refunded because he had ate half the Whopper already. He was so upset, it left a bad taste in his mouth. He called the police. And they said that they should just take it up with the management. So the cops were just like, yeah, sounds like a you problem.
And left.
And left. So, yeah, that's kind of an odd one. I mean, I just can't believe somebody would call the cops over a cold Whopper. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, you know, I mean, if you don't think that the fast food people could handle the situation, I mean, you got to go to the next step, and that is, unfortunately, law enforcement. And
I don't think it is.
I think
there's many other ways you can settle
how else would you go about it if the fast food ways can't handle it?
Suck it up and eat your cold Whopper. It's not.
You're
that
literally
big of a
going to
deal.
get food poisoning, boy. You can't just do that.
It's not like the burger was uncooked. It was just cold.
Okay.
You eat cold pizza, right?
It's different at a fast food restaurant. It's a piece of meat. It's not the same. It's a piece of meat. It's not a pizza. A pizza is already cooked.
So is your Whopper. Your
Not
Whopper's
if it's
already
cold.
cooked.
That means they literally took it out of the freezer, probably let it thaw, and just sit in room temperature.
No, I
and
don't
then
think
threw it
that's
on
how
a
it
burger.
happened. I don't think that's how I think what happened is they probably cooked the burger, made the Whopper, and then it sat out for a little bit.
Then
cooked
that is
and put
terrible
together.
food practice. You can't be doing that crap. How would it get cold? They get to room temperature unless they're out in Antarctica or something.
Well, room temperature, I don't think he meant, by cold, I don't think he meant like it was a freaking ice cube. Obviously. That's pretty blatant.
I guess so.
No, I think that there are many other ways that you can handle the situation rather than just jumping to calling law enforcement.
Oh, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I would have probably done the same thing if I got a cold hamburger and they didn't want to fix it.
You would have called the police over a cold hamburger.
What else are you gonna do? You don't want to die.
Well, you ask for a refund,
guess-
and when they don't, you say, "I'm never coming to your establishment again," and you get up and leave.
Okay, whatever, guy. Whatever,
You're gonna
guy.
call the police over a cold burger.
I just told you I would.
That's
Well,
Dustin.
I'm going to make this way harder than it needs to be.
Yeah, that's you.
that's me in every situation.
Yep.
What?
Oh, sorry.
That was
Well,
absolutely
ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know how to spend their money well, we're going to take a deep dive into the weirdest things that you can buy on Amazon. And what's the first thing you pull up on this Amazon thing? A Nicolas Cage pillowcase.
I would hate it.
And all it is, it's a pillowcase with a picture
Of shirtless Nicolas Cage
hairy-chested
on a leopard print couch.
Nicolas Cage
That's
out here
unreal.
on the pillow.
That's unreal.
I mean, I can't imagine something that is more attractive than a shirtless, full
can.
chest-haired.
Many things are more
Nicolas
attractive
Cage.
than a full chest hair Nicolas Cage. But I mean, what are you gonna do?
And then the next thing I see, a shaving bib. You literally take suction
That's not a bad
cups.
idea.
You put it on your
I'd use
mirror.
it if I had to shave.
So that way, but if you are so what's the word?
Coordinated.
No, you just have to be bad at shaving if you're literally having, what is the hair going to fall onto your shirt?
Yeah.
If you're having the shaving cream
it's gonna
putting
get
on,
everywhere.
you are obviously putting on too much shaving cream.
All right, well, Dustin, I got something for you. Those of you who don't know, Dustin has 2 cats, and I
kitties.
hate them both. They're both horrible.
Oh, oop,
What are you trying to do here?
pressing all the sounders. What were you saying about my kitties?
I hate your cats. Yeah,
They'll
exactly.
fight you, brother.
No, I hate them. Anyways, I'm going to get you this book. It's called How to Tell If Your Cat is Plotting to Kill You.
Bazinga.
Yeah. If your cat is needing you, it's not a sign of affection. Your cat is actually checking your internal organs for its weaknesses. If your cat brings you a dead animal, this isn't a gift, it's a warning.
It is not.
Your cat is plotting to kill you. Yes.
That is.
I hate your
don't-
cats.
I don't think you're right there.
No,
That's
definitely.
that's a quick step to say that a cat is trying to kill you, bud.
All right.
They aren't that mean. They're not like a wolf or any other sort of animal of that nature.
No, I hate them. Your cats suck.
Well, if you're a
On to the next
sweatshirt
one.
fan, you'll certainly be a fan of this one because it is simply
Please
a
buy
shirt.
this. Please buy this.
It is a sweatshirt of basically a man's body, a shirtless man's body with a farmer's tan, and it is full chest hair and full back hair. And the hood is filled with the back hair too because it matches the rest. So, I mean, if you're a fan of sweatshirts and you don't mind looking disgusting, that might be a steal on your dollar there, ladies and gentlemen. Because that is a bang for your buck.
Let's
got
see.
something
Do
else
do
for
I
us there,
have
Noah?
One or two more things.
Because if you don't, I sure do. I got thousands. What in the frick? That is for something another time.
I found something. Great. I want to get this. So it's called a dog lion mane. It's literally just a scarf thing that you put on your dog to make it look like a mane.
That is horrendously beautiful.
That's amazing. I'd love it. I want my dog to look like a lion, which is odd. I don't know.
An odd thing.
Forget I said something.
Oh, I'm pretty sure many people have probably heard about this item. A female urination device. And this is the description that the item gives. It is called the Go Girl. And what the Go Girl does is allows a woman to pee while standing up. It fits in your purse or your glove compartment and is perfect for public restroom debacles and side of the road emergencies. Ladies, I would highly suggest buying this.
I would not.
It just sounds like a genius
It
purchase
sounds
there.
unsanitary.
Hey, you showed me this before. The frickin' kitty tissue butt holder. Or, oh my gosh, you have tissue. I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, here is my last dumb item to buy. Have you ever been in the shower and needed to wash your face and wash your butt, but you get your soap mixed up and use your butt soap for your face and your face soap for your butt? Not no more.
That happens
Soap
to me a lot.
with butt and face implanted into 2 separate pieces of soap. For those of you who worry about when your bar of soap touches certain parts of your body, you will love butt face soap. It's the great 2-sided bar of soap. Not only funny, but actually a real working bar of soap.
Holy.
The perfect bar of soap for a germaphobe.
That sounds like a lot of money. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is getting late out here.
Yeah, sorry we have to cut it short tonight, but we got some other stuff we got to get ready for later.
We got some big podcasts coming up here.
Big ones. We just thought we'd jump on, give you a quick little one here, and it's...
So for tonight, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
We are glad to have you.
We love
and
you.
We hope to see you again soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Very soon.
We will be uploading as much as we can for you.
Nice work today, Dustin.
Nice work, Noah.
What is going on?
Oh, shut up! Shut up! Shut up, Momo.
A little too far. Cross the line.
Dang it, Noah. I'm sorry.
Dang it!
Get in there! Hello? Oh, brother! Noah's a dunce head, and yes, he knows it. Before you get clapped.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Watch your language in front of the lady, punk!
To the end, one last drop. Only